Hey guys, it's Carrie. Welcome to the garage. How is it going? Hopefully it's going real good for you. It is for me. It is Friday. For sure. I am just flipping through the index cards because that's Allison over at AJ's Inspired Life. That is her item of the month this month. I think that one's kind of fun. I have lots of fun ones. So I need to put an index card on every page or use... Yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of a debate, but this is for a future video. But yeah, so using something on every page or using that amount of something. Certain items. So if you haven't already, go over and watch Allison over at AJ's Inspired Life, because she has put out her item of the month for September, and I am thinking outside of the box for said item of the month because it's a little bit tricky. So we're going to work on Monday the 24th, and I have been down a rabbit hole with Melissa over at Messy Creates and her ransom letters. So she made sheets that she has over in her Etsy shop, and I purchased them, and I have magazine letters from magazines, and I want to use some on this page. And I had the idea written down here. Back to work. That's what I want it to say. So I am going to just get the letters out for back B A. Is that the A I want? No, I think I want this A. B A. And then that looks like one of hers. C. Okay, back. Okay, I'm going to put those over here back. And then 2. There's a T and LMNO. Those are little. I want a little bit bigger one. There we go. Oh, these are hard for my fat fingers to get into. Back 2. And then W. Let's see what I got for W's. Let's use this big one because we can. W, and we need another O. Looky there. There's an O. And then an R. That one's kind of a fun one. It's a long one. R. And then let's find a K. I like this green one. Right there. Okay. So some of these are from Melissa and some of them are from magazines. I can tell because I printed them on paper, so I'll be able to tell the difference, but it's still fun. So I had been sick the whole previous week, and right after, I got sick the day that we went to Meow Wolf, and then I was sick the whole week. And then this past Monday I went back to work. So I skipped that day. We'll work on that maybe in a minute. That was Sunday. So anyway, but when I got back to work, the girls at work, they were a little naughty, and they left little mail parts on my desk, and so I'm keeping it covered just because, I'm not necessarily PG. I'm more PG-13. I'm definitely not rated G. So, but I want to be respectful, and So we'll just leave it covered. So I'm kind of laying out the letters off to the side here. I don't know for sure if you guys can see them or not. You probably can. Yeah, that'll be fun. I was thinking about putting back to work and then this hashtag adulting, you know, somewhere on the page just to go along with everything. So let's get gluing. So how was everybody's week? Hopefully it was good. Hopefully. And I'm gonna, you know, put them on here kind of wonky, but at least close enough together that you'll realize that it's a word. You know, kind of, that was supposed to go more wonky. There we go. Yeah, did everybody have a good week? Depending on when you're watching this. Let's put it kind of back to the side like that. So, yeah, it has been a heck of a week for me. I don't even really know where to begin. It's all had to do with my dad, and he's in the hospital right now, but we're not really sure what's going on. It's, you know, we thought one thing and now we're thinking another thing, and we are just unsure of what the heck's going on, and it makes it even more frustrating. So, you know, if you're the praying kind, if you would pray. If you're the rattling bones kind, if you would rattle some bones. You know, whatever it is you do, if you would do that, it would be much appreciated. Just for, oops, boy, that one ripped. Come on, come off of there. It's okay, it just adds character, right? Back to life. Yeah, see, just adds character. But anyway, just for my sister and I to have, you know, the wisdom of what we need to do. He has been very difficult, and so it makes things more difficult on everybody around him. So, anyway, we'll stop talking about depressing crap. That is really fun. We're gonna make this work. No pun intended. Okay. Let's see. I am actually okay with it running over a little bit. And then we'll put adulting down at the bottom. Hashtag adulting. Just something different, something fun. Okay, squeaky chair and all. Okay, will this fit on the back of here? Because if it will, yeah, it just will. So I am going to put the glue on the back of the card and then add the picture on the back of that, and then we'll tip this in. Yeah, game plan acquired. Okay, let's see. Do I want... Yeah, it matters. To me, it matters. There's a glue booger. Okay. Get up here. I may have to trim the bottom a little tiny bit, which is okay. There we go. Okay, and there's a little bit of edge there, which is fine, because then when we, well, it won't be the right tip inside, but again, it's okay. So we'll do that. Gotta let that glue dry that's on there. Okay, and then this can actually go on here. And our day of the week, we still need to add. And I kind of want to add something along the edge of this side. I'm just trying to, you know, use some stuffs that I got a lot of scraps and a lot of things, so we could use like something like that, but it doesn't need to be like super neat, so we can tear it like that and tear a little like that. Yep. And then I kind of want to tear a little like this. And just like that. And then, now I'm just trying to decide, do I want it at the top maybe? Or do I want it running down the side? This is going to be tipped in. Maybe I shouldn't have made it quite so short, because I would have liked it to be a little bit longer. So I'll save that scrap. We'll find a different scrap. Woo! About knocked my drink right over. We'll get a different scrap and try to do more the length of the page instead of so short. Alright, where's all my strips? Oh, there we go. That one's pretty close already. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let's fix up this just a bit. I'm like, which way? Okay, now let's just not take as much off of the top and the bottom as we did on the other one. And it doesn't have to go all the way, but I want it to go the most of the way. Yeah, like that. And then this can be tipped in. We can put this up here. And then we can put like a sticker or something there. I'm just cutting that picture just a bit. There we go. And I just wanted some color, you know, something different instead of all this white space that we've got here. So let's get this glued down. Stuck on. Oh, I'm almost out of glue stick. Seems to be a reoccurring theme lately. Okay. Let's see, is that pretty close? Can't see a thing because we all know I'm blind. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that makes me happy. Then we could use some sunflower tape to tip this in, but I'm going to use just regular tape first. There. And then grab the basket. Let's see. Those are going the wrong direction, but those won't matter. Okay. Put that back up. So, anyway, it's been a rough week with people leaving us. Dolly Parton, Tim Curry. There are many others, but those are the two that got to me the most. looks like, you know, my childhood. So, anyway, that's definitely no fun. Just got a lot going on and it stinks. Not the good kind of a lot going on, you know? Okay, I really like that. I can do journaling here as well, because I think, other than just back to work, what else happened that day? Let's see. Oh yeah, headache. You know, the norm. Okay, I'm just trying to get the last of the glue on this. Whoops. Let's not throw away my pencil. Where'd that go? See it? Or I feel it. There it is. Okay. Let me just put this right there. Okay. Yeah, I like the ransom letters. Kind of fun. Okay. Get a drink of the water. And let's see, was there anything exciting on Sunday other than me filming a video? Not really. So let's see what. Yeah, here's Tuesday with Tim Curry and Dolly, and I printed out their pictures pretty big because I wanted I don't know, I just wanted them big in the journal. So I will probably glue them back to back, and I'll trim them down obviously, and then tip them in. I think I did those the same width, but not the same height. It doesn't look like. I thought I did. Didn't I? Nope, I did not. That's okay. Alright, so we will do these guys. But yeah, I mean, I knew Dolly Parton was not well, and Tim Curry wasn't well either. Neither one of them were. You know, they were both 80, so they lived really long, excellent lives. And I thought it was very, thoughtful of Tim Curry's people to not announce his death until the next day, because he did actually pass away the same day Dolly did. And I think they wanted her to get the attention she deserved and then him to get the attention he deserved. Not real sure how all that works, but I think it was very very thoughtful no matter what. So anyway, I loved Tim Curry in Clue. It's definitely an older movie based on the board game Clue, with Madeline Kahn. And then, of course, Rocky Horror Picture Show. He was also in Home Alone, and I think It, and lots of things. He was pretty amazing. Yeah, I did not do that very well. Let me see what would happen if I trim down. I'm trying to look in the light to see where that would cut. I don't think it really matters, actually. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll put some tape or something down here that make it pretty. I'll use some of my butterfly tape because she liked butterflies. So I will put the glue on this side, because I do want to glue them together and then tip them in together. I will scoop that glue out later and move stuff out of my way because this is a bigger picture. I should probably flip my glue paper over. So, what else? What else? What else? Just life, you know? Work's been good. Oh yeah, I celebrated last week while I was out sick. I actually celebrated 6 years at Roots, and sorry, I have to be able to see here. And they gave me my 6-year anniversary gifts at work on Thursday. I think I did pretty good on that. It is definitely not completely straight, but we're gonna trim some stuff. But anyway, so I'll show you a picture in a second. They got me a really cool shirt. One of my bosses went with her family to Universal Studios this year, beginning of the summer, I think. And so she brought me back a shirt, and they saved it for my work anniversary, which I think is cool. And then they got me 2 sticker books. So let me show you. Here's the shirt, Love is Universal, and then they got me the Ransom Note sticker book, which I thought was great. And then I Adulted at Work. Let me see if I can grab those real quick. They're right here. I just need to unpile everything. Whee. Yeah, Ransom Note sticker book. It has all the letters and their stickers. And then I Adulted at Work. And then there was the card, which I'll need to put on Thursday. But yeah, so I just thought these were fun. I'm team building. Cleaned my cubicle. I changed out of my pajamas. I connected my dog made everyone smile. Oh, that one, our boss has a dog that she brings in almost every day. I didn't kill my coworker. They're just fun sticker books, so that was pretty nice of them. So anyway, so this is gonna go on Thursday. Where'd that go? Thursday? Yeah, right there. So, I need to get my letters and numbers. Let's see. Do I want to put this over here and tip it? Probably. And I think I'm just gonna go with clear tape because we're gonna run into Dolly a little bit here. I'm just gonna tuck that right under there and here. There we go. And then I'll go on this side and do the same for Tim. He got a lot of flack for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but he maintained a pretty decent career, even though he got crap for being the sweet transvestite. I'm looking for butterfly washi. Pretty sure I have some butterflies somewhere. Maybe not there. I'm still here. I'm just looking through some more washies. Wash. Let me grab this box. Ooh, don't fall. Don't fall. This one. Cats. Oh, there's some little butterflies. I can get them out of the box. Maybe. Those little ones. There's one with a butterfly, but it says happy day. And it wasn't necessarily happy. That is so weird. I thought I had more butterfly washi. These are samples that I got from, I believe these came from Kathy over at Calico Kate. That one. Let me see here. Sorry for the reaches. Reaching. There we go. There's some bigger ones right there. So let's use those, and maybe I'll use, well, what did I just do? Oh, it's right there. Maybe I'll use this one too somehow. We'll figure it out. Maybe I can use it on this page. Yeah. Okay. Keep going a little bit more. Something about like that. I'll just put it right along here. Is that enough? Yeah, and then I can take my handy dandy terror. Boy, that's gonna be close. Yeah, that's okay though. And then here. There we go. That's pretty. Pretty. I'm gonna need index card on this page too. And this is actually a really nice one. I don't think I want it over there. I might have to trim it, just the hair. I've been having to trim them a little bit because they're just a tad bit too big. Yeah, let's give it a, let's do, a wavy on both edges, and then it'll look intentional, right? And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that just all the way around it. Why not? I'm going to kind of round. No, we're going to round that corner. There we go. That's better. Okay. And we'll do the same here. Just makes it different, right? There we go. That makes me happy. Yep. This side is kind of bugging me. I don't know why it was, but it was, so we're just fixing it. There we go. I like that a little better anyway, and it fits a little better. Could we technically do it that way? No. You know what? I want it smaller even. She can't make up her mind. Oh, she's getting big with the... Man, what is my problem? I can't... There we go. Should have just used the small one, but then I would have ended up cutting a lot of that one off too. That's funny. I'm just crazy. Okay, come on. We're done now. We're done. There we go. That kind of looks like a paint splatter now. What do you think? So what I can do is find this blue ink and my blue thingy, and we will just do the edges. Okay. Down in the comments below, put your favorite Dolly Parton movie or Dolly Parton song. Pretty please. I'm just curious. Okay, let's see. Let's put that back in its cup and then the lid back on this. And then we're just gonna glue this down here. And I don't really know what I'm gonna put on this side yet. Big yet. Let's just get this glued down while I think about it, shall we? Let's see, how did I have that? We're just gonna do it like this because that's how it is now. Yeah, I like that I inked the edges. It just kind of makes it pop off the page a little more. And let's see. Yeah, this is when my dad went in the hospital, so I may just need more journaling space over here. Of course, I have a lot of journaling space over here, but I also need to get this. Dooby-doo, be-dooby-doo. I'm actually in a really good mood. And we're gonna stick this up in the corner over there. We'll put it here. In this corner. And let's add some more journaling spot over here. Let's just put this over here. And what do I want to use for journaling spot? I actually like this paper, but not the Hello Gorgeous as the problem. So I am going to use this, and I'll save that piece though. Do I want it dark to light or light to dark? Kind of like the dark to light. Yeah, let's do that. Getting the glue on. Okay. go like that. Perfect. I like that. And then on this side over here, I do want to add these little butterflies. Maybe. Haven't even used this yet, apparently. There it is. Right there. Oh. Oh, are we not going to play nice? You've never been used. You need to play nice. Okay. There we go. Oh, is that upside down? Oh, this tape is backwards. Yeah, that's pretty. Pretty. It's probably pretty crooked. It is. Coming back up. Go back down. Not better? Nope, I think it went right back to the same place. But you know what? It is what it is. And then we can do here. Not quite that high. There, yeah. And go to there. And actually, I think that's probably good. I don't really need any more. And I'll probably do some journaling, or maybe find some more pictures of Dolly and maybe Tim. I don't know. Not real sure what I want to do. But I mean, this gives me plenty of space to journal here, here, and here. So I could journal about my stuff, Dolly, and then Tim. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that'll be pretty perfect, actually. All right, how long have we been chitty-chatting? 37 minutes. Pretty good length of a video. Let's see. I will be also this weekend making my September journal. It's gonna be a fun one. And I'll probably do at least one more journal with me in this before the start of September. Isn't that like, we got 31, we got 31 days, and yeah, so we are, where are we? We're the 28th. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So Tuesday would be the 1st. Yeah. So, yeah, so we can probably get at least one, maybe two more journal with me's in the books before September's journal with me's start. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. Got a couple pages done. I have to go back and do this page because, yeah, it didn't happen. But it's really, I actually forgot to print a picture for this page, so I need to do that. And, yeah, and then we'll be caught up to Wednesday. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Like I said, that's going to do it. I really do appreciate you watching. If you liked what you saw, please give me a big thumbs up. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. I do love all my subbies, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.